Hello, YouTube. It's Keith, Kevin, Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. I'd figure I'd bring out some stuff I haven't carried in a while now. I was playing with a knife, man, last night all through this morning. And so I thought I'd play with it again in front of you. I'm not going to carry it though. But it did inspire what I am carrying. So it's the knife that didn't make it. It's the Hinderer. So let's talk about these things. Man, I wish I was at SHOT Show. I'm looking at a lot of videos from SHOT Show. You guys know I'm a huge Spyderco fan. And personally, I love their new rollout where they give like a quarterly report of here are the knives that are going to come out this quarter. And you can check that out on their website, Spyderco.com. But so that people like me don't go, where is the doggone Rhino for 3 years? However, SHOT Show, Blade HQ. Usually I look forward to the Spyderco SHOT Show because you see all the future stuff. I think he showed 2 knives that we already knew about. So I'm a little frustrated about that. I would love to see all of them, but I get it. I want to see all the stuff that they have planned, and then I'm frustrated that all the stuff that they showed me isn't available in 2 months. But anyway, SHOT Show's happening. If you guys are out there, you lucky dogs, I'm super jealous. The watch today is my Mont Blanc chronograph. Trinidad. I'll tell you, I have some old Trinidadads that have been in my humidor for 20 years. Smoke them every now and then throughout. Oh, man. Just a wonderful Cuban cigar. Smoke a lot of these too, the smaller. Hold on. Oh, man. I think nothing smells better than a cigar that's been in the humidor. It just nothing does. Um, and I think one of these small humidors, you do those walk-ins at the store. It smells great. Don't get me wrong, all the cedar and tobacco, but I love this. Someone left me a very nice comment and then said everything's cool, but cigars and cigarettes are not cool. Correct. Cigars and cigarettes are not cool, but cigars are just cool to me. And so, but I do understand it. If it's not for you, my guess is a lot of people don't really smoke cigars, but they like talking about them or seeing them. And so I figure I do carry one every day. I want you guys to see them, especially Cuban cigars, sometimes real hard to find. I'm also going to talk about non-Cuban cigars at some points as I have them stacking up in my apartment from the Provida thing. So no, I'm not trying to sell tobacco or cigars, but I am kind of just showing you what I like. Here's my Shown Design pen, the brass one that I really love. It's really aging nicely. Actually, on Instagram, I got a shout out from Shown Design when they saw that pen saying how nice it is, that it's aging well. My thin Mont Blanc wallet. This coin today, and I've been collecting these. I haven't, maybe in the last year or two. I don't even know if they still have them. This one is from 2009. It's an Australian kangaroo. Their most popular silver coin is the kangaroo series, but they have kookaburras and a lot of others. But this is the kangaroo at sunset, which is just a beautiful coin, super limited. And I would always, sometimes I'd get them from Australia because I was so excited. And then a couple of years, they didn't do the 1 ounce. They started doing these little like quarter ounce coins that I would do. But I have a lot of these. I really love them too. Mm, love that coin. Just how it looks and the fact that it's so limited. Let's. Oh, today I'm going vodka. And then my notepad is from Smithson. Man, I fell in love. You know, when you're a consultant, I was a consultant and I had worked and ran a big department in a big city, San Francisco. And I started consulting and flying around and just loving the freedom of it all. Working 24/7, but the freedom of working for yourself. And little things like the notepads you use and the calendars at that time that you use meant something. And I found this British store, Smithson. It's in New York and others. It's online now, and I cringe at how much money I used to spend on stuff like that. Can't afford it now that I'm a working man, but back in the day, I bought so much of stuff. That's something about me. I don't know if it's my upbringing or something. I know at some point, you know, in retirement stuff, I'm still going to have good stuff because I buy a bunch of it when I had the money. This is Spyderco tag, the collaboration with Serge Pachenko on the tag. I love Serge Pachenko. I like watching him on Instagram as well as he makes new things and offer it to the gram. I love his coin, claw coins, the mid-techs. He's making claw coins the third generation now. But these are the tags. This is the first tags that Spyderco did with him. They actually did 3 of them. An all-tie multicolored one, a blacked out version, and the carbon fiber. This is the carbon fiber blacked out version. And these are really nice. I mean, we're talking S30V steel, which is great. You see the carbon fiber on top of G10 for the backing. They're all slip joints. You know, just put your finger here and put it in the hole, and you can control this little Warncliffe blade. But just a real nice keychain knife, or put it around your neck, or just throw it in your pocket. But it is a slip joint and very handy. I got all 3 of the generations. Haven't carried an Inkosi in a long time. The Chris Reeve small Inkosi. You know, the Inkosi was one of the newest designs from Chris Reeve. Of course, we had the Sabenza 21 and the Sabenza 21, large and small. Then we had the Sabenza 25, and the 25 looked like this, you know, 2 forward choils right there. And then Spyderco introduced the Inkosi. And they just called it the Inkosi at first and said, you know, there's a trend towards smaller knives. Here's the Inkosi. And then they went to SHOT Show or Blade Show of that year and introduced the large Inkosi. So all of a sudden these became the small Inkosis. And then they retired the Sabenza 25. I had a lot of Sabenza 25s. I still have a number of them. But so I just, when they had the small Inkosi, I loved it. Tried to pick up a bunch of them. I have definitely, through the trimmings, have trimmed a lot of my 56 knife Chris Reeve collection. But I did post my current collection, so go check that out on the website. But on this YouTube channel. But I kept a number of them. And this is the natural Micarta inlay version. I thought about the natural Micarta inlay version because Chris Reeve just announced that this inlay, the natural Micarta, this brown Micarta inlay, is now going to be on the Sabenza 21s as well as the Inkosis. Well, it's already on the Inkosis, but it's coming to the Sabenza 21s. So we should be seeing those come out pretty soon. They introduced that at SHOT Show. But this is the small Inkosi with the natural, they call it natural Micarta inlay. Just really nice. Of course, you know, inlay for Chris Reeve knives. 2 on the show side, 1 on the back. The one thing about Micarta inlays that's different than the wood inlays or even the carbon fiber inlays is that usually with an inlay knife from Chris Reeve, you have a polished titanium. But I like how they do it on the Micarta inlays. He keeps it raw tie, or they keep it raw tie. It's just really nice. Of course, as you know, with Chris Reeve knives, S35 VN steel is the way they've been going for some time. Is it fair? I like Chris Reeve knives. I love S35V. I like S30V, but I criticize Spyderco, who I think among most people, most knife makers experiment with more knife blade steels than anyone else, and I criticize a lot of their marquee knives coming out with S30V. But Chris Reeve has been he used to say he helped Crucible design S30V and had a little bit of hand in S35VN steel. So, but this is S35VN steel. The small Inkosi with the natural inlay. By the way, the small Inkosi is just a little tiny bit smaller than the small 21. 2.7 inch, actually 2.75 inches. Weighs 2.8 ounces. Just a real nice EDC. If you like smaller knives, I know some of you don't like smaller knives, but if you like small knives, Chris Reeve knives are just beautiful. I just love them. This is the knife I've been playing with, and I think it's because someone on YouTube that I follow was talking about this, saw it at Blade Show and was playing with it. And I was like, oh, let me get mine out. And it is like so nice. It really is. It's the Hinderer Maximus Dagger flipper. Sharpened on both sides, the Dagger, which I really love. 3.5 inch blade. Both of the edges are like 3.1 inch. This is CPM 20 CV steel as well. I just love it. Not only does it have the dagger shape, but after you flip it out, it has that dagger for the whole knife kind of protection, which you just have to love. And the fact that he actually has both sides sharpened. I love this handle. I just do. The brass screws are unbelievable. I had anodized the titanium brass looking and then the carbon fiber, which I think is just beautiful. The clip is right hand tip up only. Of course, you can make it purdy by getting another clip from, and even a plate from Hinderer. I'm not sure if it's right hand and left hand tip up. I don't know if that's a plate to be removed and switched over. It looks like it, doesn't it? So maybe it's right hand and left hand. Oh man, it flips out there so nice. That I am not carrying today. I'm carrying a smaller carry. But boy, that's a wonderful knife. They have them in all kinds of shapes and colors. I went on Blade HQ, and I don't think I bought this one from Blade HQ, but man, they're all sold out on the blue ones and red and black ones. I think every time I pick that knife up, I fight myself not to get more variations of the knife, because it's not a cheap knife. Hinderers are not cheap. But, oh, I love that thing. There you have it. That's the Pocket Dump deconstruction for today. It's Wednesday, January 23rd, 2019. Wishing you and yours the best on this hump day. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications. Have a great day. Hey, do me a favor. Take a couple of minutes away from social media. I I actually spent 4 or 5 days with my grandkids around the holiday Christmas time and didn't get on social media. And first at being around all that energy around 5 boys, my grandsons, but also just no social media. It gives you time to think. Not always the best part to be in your head, especially since I have, as YouTube tells me, 100% men audience. Sometimes we don't take it easy. Just take it easy, okay? Be selfish. Got to take care of yourself before you take care of others. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.